Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Blonde Fox, and let's continue playing some more Genshin Impact. Okay, so we last left off, we completed Kaya's character story mission, so where we had to go and find the treasure, I say in quotations, because he set the whole thing up to catch a treasure hoarder. And we caught him, all was well and good, finished that. So today we're going to focus on doing Amber's story, and then I think that's all we needed? Let's see. Yeah, we need Amber's story quest because we're not a high enough adventure rank yet to do the next part of the story. And definitely not to do that one either. Oh, we need to go check out... Why don't we go ahead and do that real quick? So we'll go and check out the special store down here that uses animo sigils.
Look! Take a look. Doesn't that shop look interesting? Something that catches your eye. Let's see what they're selling.
Yeah, we saw this in the last part. So I just kind of ran by it though because I said we'd get to it much later. Let's go ahead and go on in.
Every treasure here is unique. Guaranteed.
Yep. There's nothing here that Paimon recognizes. That's for sure.
What did I tell you? These are all rare items brought back by adventurers from all corners of the world. Is there anything that catches your eye?
It's all so exquisite.
No need. I forgot to mention, I operate on a trading basis. Goods for goods. No Mora accepted here. I've been trying to make something a bit special recently, and I need a lot of animo sigils to decorate it with. Do you have any animo sigils with you?
I have a few.
It seems the Animo Archon approves of your adventures then. More to the point, any animal sigils you find you can trade in here for items in the shop.
Let's browse the items. Okay, so basically, you get animal sigils from doing pretty much everything. Opening chests, I think you get them from discovering waypoints possibly, completing quests, etc. Basically, they're found everywhere. And Liyue has its own way to find them. Like, they even have, I think they have somewhere you can find them, like, stuck to walls and stuff, and, like, they look like dirt patches. And basically, there's special shops in each major city that sells you stuff for them. So, like, this is one of the more important things. This is basically what's needed for adding constellations to your traveler character, because you technically can't pool for him again, because that would be the normal way to get constellations, is getting duplicates of characters. These are sometimes useful because the drop rate for these can be abysmal sometimes. And then just some basic level up material for ascending characters and then ascending weapons. So nothing too bad, especially because you get these quite often pretty easily just from exploring. So that's that.
Animo sigils appear all over Mondstadt. If you find yourself short, just keep exploring.
Are they really just for decoration?
Absolutely. What could be more beautiful than a gift from the Animal Archon?
Okay, you got me. It's actually more complicated than that, but it's easier for people to understand if I just say it's for decoration. Obviously, the reason I need animo sigils is because they have properties that other materials cannot provide.
Let me see it when it's finished.
Of course. I guarantee you will be quite surprised at the result. Do come again soon, and bring me lots and lots of animo sigils next time. Please also visit if you come across any weird and wonderful treasures on your adventures.
You know, I don't think she ever actually finishes it and shows it to us. I really wish she did, because I'm kind of curious what the heck it is she's making with them. Okay, so that's out of the way. Let's go ahead and clear out some of these things that are popping up all over the screen. Here's just some more of the tutorials. Nothing too important. Get some primo gems out of it, though. Let's see. Still need to do that, which is just for doing the story quest stuff. Okay, that's the story quest for the Raiden Shogun. And I probably ought to do the test runs at some point. I just keep putting them off. Yeah, it's, if you can't tell, it's been a while since I played on this save file. But anyways, I digress. Okay, so, you know what? While we're here, from clearing all that stuff out, I got maintenance compensation primo gems, so I think I'm going to spend... I know they say you really shouldn't spend primo gems on wishes that require the blue wishes because it's kind of a waste because they're not event wishes, but I really want to roll on the Noelle banner and see if we get something else better than just what we got last time, which was just a Noelle, no good weapons or anything. So we're going to go ahead and pull because I feel like that would be... Or should I save it for the end of the episode? You know, no, let's start the episode off with a bang. Let's finish off our beginner's wish pool and cross our fingers and hope for something amazing. And here we go. Okay, purple. I mean, guaranteed a purple every 10 pulls, so not amazing. But let's hope it's something, a good character and not just another weapon. I mean, not like we've gotten a good weapon yet, but you know what I mean. Okay, so far a bunch of blues. Yes! Oh, thank you! Oh my gosh. Okay, Razor is one of my all-time favorite characters. I main him on my personal account. I have him 6 constellation. I have him level 90 with really great weapons and he is my favorite character. He's a really great character. He's a great main DPS character. I love him. I am so glad we got him. Let's see, are we gonna get anything else, or is it just a Razor? Ooh, okay. Chongyun. I'm glad to have him. He's another really great character. A lot of great sword characters, though, not getting anything different, but I'm happy with that. Having him will be great, especially whenever we need ice, because I'm not a huge fan of Kaya. And I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, it looks like the rest were just blues, huh? Okay, so not a bad pool. I got 2 characters I really enjoy, one being one of my all-time favorite characters, but definitely a little bit of a letdown in the sense that didn't get multiple characters or multiple weapons. Like, I've seen one person get, like, 4 characters from this and a weapon, all purple, and I'm... Luck wasn't that good, but hey. There's always the other banners, right? So that's taken care of. And why don't we go ahead and just pull one wish on this banner just while we're here. Let's see what happens. And it's a blue. I'm gonna go ahead and skip it. So, my luck so far isn't that great, but we're also just starting out. No need to get let down by it or anything. It's not like I'm not going for her specifically because, one, that would be ridiculous to try to pull for her this early with no pity or anything. I think that was my second pull on this, on the event banners, which that's something. So your pity level, you are guaranteed a 5-star something after 90 wishes. And after you hit, I think it's about 70 wishes, your chances increase. At 80 wishes, your chances increase more. And then at 90, you're guaranteed a 5-star. And you only have, and that's called your pity. And so the closer you are to hitting your pity, the more likely you are to pull the 5-star. And basically, as you can see, it didn't register the wish I just did, but that was only my second wish because they are cumulative across different events. And so that's only my second wish in total, meaning I'm not even close to pity. So there's no use in thinking, oh, I should have got a 5-star already. But just kind of an explanation how the pity system works. And basically, if you're new to the game or you've been playing a while, don't feel discouraged if you haven't gotten a 5-star yet, but you've only wished like 10, 20 times. That's pretty rare to get one that early. Most of the 5-stars I've gotten have been around like have been around pool number 60 usually, somewhere around there. My worst one was I think like 85, and that was whenever I was pulling for Venti. But my best one was completely random. I got a Kaching at my 27th. I wasn't even trying to pull for her. I was trying to get one of the 4-star characters on the banner that they did for her a few months ago, and I ended up getting Kaching right after getting the previous 5-star, which I think was it Ganyu or Zhao, or I can't remember. But anyways, and we have nothing for these, so actually why we're here also, I know I'm kind of staying a long time in the wish menu, but I might cut all this out depending. I am going to go ahead and buy 2 of these. You want to make sure you buy those every month that they reset because every 30 days or 31 days or however many days are in the month, they reset, and you want to buy them with the currency you get from wishing, because they're basically just more free wishes. So we'll go ahead and do these 2 wishes and see if we get maybe another 4-star character, or even a 4-star weapon now that we have a few more characters to choose from. Come on, purple? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Every 10 wishes we are guaranteed a purple. So that puts us at a total of 4 wishes so far. So again, building up all those different pities, that's not a bad thing. And we'll go ahead and hold off on that for now. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and rearrange my party a bit, since we now have a few more characters to choose from. Sorry, Lisa, you're getting the axe in favor for my boy Razor.
We're going to hunt.
I'm leaving Noelle in because her shield is useful and she can technically heal. And I'm probably, as much as I would rather put Chongyun in, I'm going to leave Amber in because having a bow is extremely useful for certain enemies, and fire is also extremely useful for certain enemies. So we're going to go with this setup for now. It's not the best setup. It's not really great characters besides, of course, Razor. But it'll do. So we're going to go with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and equip him with some stuff and level him up some. Again, I'm probably going to cut this part out, but let me know down in the comments below if you do want to see me go through this whole process of equipping things and, you know, equipping artifacts, leveling them up, all that kind of stuff. But for now, I'm just going to start skipping it because it does take up a large portion of the video. So I'll see you when I get back. Okay, we're back. So I'm just going to show you real quick what I did equip to him. I'm also going to go ahead and clear out all this stuff. I don't like those exclamation points popping up. Anyways, okay, so on Razor, I just raised his level to 15, so he'd kind of be up between my Noelle and my main character, Fox. I don't normally level up blue weapons, but I just figured getting him some good attack up would be great, because he's going to be my main DPS. And I gave him that weapon because that was the best weapon out of the ones I had. And then artifacts, I just equipped him with some random artifacts that gave some attack, crit rate, that kind of thing. So nothing too special, because I don't really have anything that great just yet for equipping all my characters, but it'll do for now. So now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and actually do what we came here for, which is Amber's quest. Right? Because we're not gonna, I'm not gonna do the dragon spine stuff just yet. That's definitely gonna be a lot later. So let's go and find Amber. Okay, looks like she's up top. So I'm going to cheat and teleport closer because I don't feel like walking up all those stairs again. Whoosh. Amber! Ba-dum. Okay.
Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time?
Pretty good.
Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you? A gliding license? What's that? Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt. Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it. Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed. So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license? No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say. An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
I mean, I understand that she gave it to us in a hurry because of the whole Storm Terror thing, but you think she would have warned us? I mean, could you imagine if you gave someone a driver's license without ever testing or anything? You're just like, well, not even a driver's license. You just were like, oh, here's a car. Go ahead and go take it for a spin. But they're not licensed or anything. I mean, could you imagine the chaos that could ensue? I mean, come on, Amber. You're putting people at risk here. But anyways, it's fine. I can do this.
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it, just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider, no carrying anything over the set weight limit, no taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started. Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise. The Knights of Favonia's gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
Well, guess I'd better get started then.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style?
People in Mondstadt really understand the romance in learning to glide.
Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Okay, that manual, okay. So I don't know what makes them think that that's a gliding manual. I mean, it literally read like a storybook. I know I chose the more joking option there, but I mean, really? It's kind of obvious that doesn't quite make sense. Okay, we're gonna teleport here so we don't have to walk as far. And there she is up there. Of course. Gonna legally glide across over this way. Come on, stamina, don't fail me now. Come on, so close. So close. One final jump. Okay, good. While I'm here, I think I'm gonna activate these.
Keep back!
Oh, seriously? I only hit one of them with that? I'm gonna have to change characters to Lisa.
I'll keep an eye on.
There. That should not have been as hard as that was. I don't remember that being that difficult to activate that, but okay. Again, probably would have been better if I chose correct characters for it, but oh well. Oop, wrong button. There we go.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down?
I mean, I read it, but...
Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though. Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual. Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it. No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly. What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving. How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual? This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Off the cliff. Yeah, this is a pretty easy mission, just gotta make it through the rings. It's a pretty straightforward path, nothing too difficult. Yeah, they actually did an event that had a similar, actually I think there was a few events where you had to follow rings and everything with different obstacles in the way and whatnot. They use this quite a lot for a couple of other different missions and stuff too, I think. Which makes sense because it's a pretty easy but fun little mini-game type thing. And there we go.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting. Alrighty then. You heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Back to Mondstadt we go then. And of course she's up by the church. So I'm going to, again, illegally glide over to get her. I know she's somewhere I could just walk, so technically, story-wise it makes sense, but I mean, come on, who would walk that far? I'm lazy, come on.
Hey, here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
I'm ready. 2, 1, let's go. There we go. I was like, where was that air current a second ago? Yeah, I always remember this one was a little more difficult for me just because of the fact that all the obstacles in the city do make it a little bit harder.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage. Easy! You've flown this way before anyway! Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Go! Towards the windmill. Yeah, this is a little dangerous for a gliding exam. But I guess that's the point. I mean, it's just like a driving exam. You actually have to do it on the road and don't know what could happen.
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license.
It got eaten by Baron Bunny.
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance.
So, I passed?
Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Couldn't let me finish my exam first? Oh well. Okay, so Springvale, here we come. And there's the marker. Down we go.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took. Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
Okie dokie, so let's see. So of course, big glowing branch.
Hey, what do you think this is? It looks like a broken tree branch. Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore, there are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch. A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider. Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought. If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken. How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime? Animal slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off. How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime? Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear.
Did she just repeat the wrong dialogue? Or is that just... Yeah. I never noticed that before, so either that's a new error, or... Yeah, that's definitely interesting. Anyway, sorry to interrupt that, but I was just like, wait a minute. That's not the right dialogue.
It appears that the elemental markings point this way. Well, do you think he ran off ahead? There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings. Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead. It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
Okay, so I think we're gonna call it here for now. I know it's kind of a weird place to be stopping, but took up more time than I thought in the beginning doing all those wishes and everything, so sorry about that, but it definitely paid off in the end. We got Razor and Chongyun, both great characters, so yeah, next time we'll continue on with Amber's story quest of chasing down Raptor, the thief that uses a wind glider, and we'll finally, hopefully, get our wind glider license, and yeah. So, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, like the video if you liked it, and until next time, see ya!